Last year, the Philippine Department of Agriculture announced plans to export over 50,000 tons of avocados to China by 2025. After all, China is now one of the largest avocado consumer markets in the world, importing more than 2.5 million tons annually. On paper, the Philippine target seemed entirely achievable. However, in the first half of 2025, China imported only around 1,200 tons of Philippine avocados, roughly 40 times less than originally projected. Today, warehouses across Mindanao are overflowing with unsold fruit, some starting to rot. Meanwhile, avocados from countries like Mexico, Peru, and Vietnam are flooding the Chinese market, capturing billions of dollars in trade. The Philippines is frustrated, suspecting retaliatory restrictions. But what is really behind this avocado slump? Do you like avocados? That creamy, buttery fruit has exploded in global popularity over the past decade. Major producing countries include Mexico, Peru, Vietnam, and the Philippines, each racing to meet soaring demand. Mexico dominates global avocado exports with over 2 million tons annually, followed by Peru. These countries have mastered large-scale avocado cultivation, with advanced irrigation, pest control, and logistics systems to ensure consistent quality. In contrast, the Philippines is still expanding its avocado industry, mainly in Mindanao, Davao, and Bukidnon, where local farmers have traditionally grown small orchards for domestic consumption. With China's appetite for avocados skyrocketing, used in smoothies, desserts, salads, and even avocado-flavored snacks, the potential market is enormous. In 2024 alone, China imported over 2.5 million tons, yet domestic production is almost negligible, making imports a critical lifeline for meeting demand. China's avocado craze is relatively recent but intense. Social media platforms, cafes, and health trends have made it a must-have fruit, driving imports from Latin America and Southeast Asia. Mexican avocados dominate the market, accounting for roughly 70% of China's imports. Peru and Vietnam fill the rest. The Philippines' goal of supplying 50,000 tons represents less than 2% of the total market, so in theory, it should have been entirely feasible. Yet, the reality tells a different story. Only 1,200 tons of Philippine avocados were imported in the first half of 2025, a tiny fraction. Meanwhile, warehouses in Mindanao are overflowing, and farmers face a crisis as avocados begin to spoil. This stark mismatch between ambition and reality sets the stage for a deeper investigation. To tap into China's booming market, the Philippines has expanded avocado plantations aggressively. In 2023, the Department of Agriculture launched the High-Value Crop Development Program, targeting 10,000 hectares of avocado planting over the next 5 years. Pilot projects began in Davao, distributing 10,000 avocado seedlings, expanding small orchards from 5 hectares to 60 hectares in key provinces. Technical support, pest management training, and cold chain initiatives were introduced to modernize production. By March 2024, a $30 million industry revitalization plan was launched to further improve planting technology, training, and export logistics. Given these efforts, exporting 50,000 tons by 2025 seemed achievable. However, the numbers show a harsh reality. The Philippines struggled to meet quality standards, creating a bottleneck that prevented the fruit from reaching China. One of the main reasons Philippine avocados fail in export is quality inconsistency. Many plantations still rely on traditional farming methods with limited monitoring for pests, disease, and fertilizer use. Reports indicate over 60% of orchards lack proper quality control, leading to high pesticide residue levels, which often fail China's strict quarantine checks. Logistics is another challenge. Unlike Mexico and Peru, which use a highly developed cold chain transport system, the Philippines often sees avocados start to spoil before even leaving the orchard. In Thailand and Vietnam, fruits are packed and cooled within 1 to 2 hours of harvesting, maintaining freshness and quality during transit to China. Without proper cold storage, Philippine avocados arrive with bruises, uneven ripening, and compromised taste, making them nearly impossible to sell in competitive markets. The avocado export struggle isn't just about farming. Political tensions also play a role. The Philippines' recent actions in the South China Sea and its alignment with U.S. policies have strained relations with China. China, emphasizing trade discipline and quality assurance, has tightened import scrutiny for countries it sees as politically sensitive. Meanwhile, Mexico, Peru, and Vietnam maintain friendly trade relations and a proven track record of meeting China's standards, giving them a clear advantage. In 2024, trade data reflects this. Philippine exports to China fell sharply, while Mexico and Peru increased shipments, cementing their market dominance. In other words, even if the Philippines could produce enough, its geopolitical position makes market access far less certain. Mexico's success is instructive. From farm to port, every step is tightly controlled. Orchards are monitored for pests, picked at peak ripeness, and immediately packed into a refrigerated supply chain that maintains quality during shipping. Peru uses similar methods, while Vietnam leverages rapid export infrastructure to ship smaller but consistent quantities. By comparison, Philippine growers lack technical expertise, modern packing, and rapid transport infrastructure, making them almost uncompetitive despite geographic proximity to China. These examples show that entering China's market isn't just about planting more trees. It's about mastering technology, logistics, and international standards. The Philippines can still turn the situation around. Expanding cold chain infrastructure, improving orchard management, and aligning with China's quality and safety regulations could restore market confidence. Investments in technology-driven agriculture, including pest monitoring, soil management, and controlled harvesting schedules, are critical. Over time, this could allow the Philippines to capture even a small but stable portion of China's growing avocado imports. However, without addressing both quality and geopolitical factors, incidents like the 2025 avocado slump are likely to repeat. The Philippine avocado industry illustrates the challenges of entering a competitive global market. Ambition alone isn't enough. Quality, logistics, and politics all matter. China's market is vast, but only the countries that combine production scale with reliability and diplomatic goodwill will succeed. For Philippine farmers, the avocado crisis is a lesson. Modern agriculture and strategic diplomacy must go hand in hand. If you want to stay updated on global fruit markets, trade trends, and the strategies shaping the industry, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We'll continue to bring you insights into the stories behind your favorite fruits.